Step 2, let's create our video, and this will be our whole long video in Adobe Premiere. We're using Elements 12, so if you're going out on YouTube to look for a tutorial, you want to make sure that you're asking for Elements 12. The organizer doesn't always work on our computers, so I suggest going in and making a new project and then opening your project from there. Now that we've opened Adobe Premiere, we're going to add our media. So remember that folder that you created out on the website? We're going to go find it.
Let's go find the folder.
And I have a lot of folders.
I'm surprised.
And here we go. We're putting all of our clips in. And it'll take a second to add the media.
Oh, shoot.
All right, now you have to be really careful because once you've added it here, if you rename it in your folder on the desktop, your Premiere program won't be able to find it. So it's very important you have it in the right place and named what you're going to name it before you start. All right, and so since these were filmed in order, we're just going to drop them all into our timeline. By holding down the Shift key, clicking left click select, and dragging them down in. So I have all of my media in there. And before I start editing, I'm going to say File, Save As. I'm going to put it in the folder on my desktop so that I know exactly where to find it again. All right, so a couple of controls that if you're not aware of them, I'll show you in Premiere. One of them is this, allows you to stretch your timeline out or shrink it down. And so it's nice to stretch it out and see the sound waves, because the sound waves are what's going to guide us where we want to edit. The second control is, I'm going to shrink that, this effects over here. Once you apply an effect to a clip, it will show up in your applied effects box. So let's try our crop effect. I'm going to go in here and search for crop. I'm going to take the crop box, I'm going to apply it to the clip. And you'll see now that it's applied to the clip. Once it's applied to the clip, I can have my crop here and I can adjust it mathematically or just pull in my left to right and my top and my bottom, and that's about where I want it. Okay? And I want to go through and make sure there's no point when Oliver jumps out of the shot. So he was pretty good about being filmed. He stayed right in one place. Yay, Oliver. All right, so that's our crop. And then we also want to have our chroma key applied. So let's look in effects. Let's look for chroma key.
What's a chroma key?
That's a good question, Oliver. A chroma is color, and it's a key, and it allows you to take just one color out of the shot. So let's apply it here. You'll see it came up. And we're going to take the chroma key and we're going to pick the eyedropper and say we want to take out the green. And we can adjust the similarity until we get all the green out of his hair. And we could take it too far and take it completely out. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So just right about there, that looks good. What do you think?
Yeah, that looks good.
All right. Now, you might say, oh, it's kind of a boring black background, so
I'll say.
maybe we need a better color in the background. And that'll be our next video. So let's close this out.